Hello, welcome back to the sign. um, I have just a few things before we get started that I wanted to say, um, so that I can hopefully avoid a very long, drawn out beginning section, like in 2 videos ago at least. First, Indy and I had a talk, and I told her if she needs something, that she had a now is the time to speak now or forever hold your peace moment. And so hopefully she will not be a bother. She will respect that mommy needs some boundaries set right now. I'm not holding my breath. You probably shouldn't either, but there that is. Two, I am recording this on my computer, the sound, and the game sound is separate. So fingers crossed everything works. I'm also exporting a video on there at the same time. So if everything just suddenly explodes, you know what happened. um, it's a very tenuous setup we're working with here. Number three, last thing, I didn't want the long drawn out beginning that I had 2 episodes ago because I just edited that and it was torture. Just plain old torture. Hopefully it's not torture for you because you didn't have to sit through all the stuff I edited out. But because I wanted to avoid that, I wanted to make sure I knew where we left off. So I opened this chat with Elka and she wrote a bunch of stuff. Even when as soon as I closed it out, she wrote a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna have to catch up on a few of these things that Elka has just said. The thing she started with was Hello Indigo. That was the one that was here, probably when we left off last time. So, hello Indigo. In the meantime, until Jonathan reports back, I've got something else. I was supposed to find out if there are any similar cases to yours. Not exactly, but Henry seems to be right. Cases have been documented in which affected parties found salvation by clarifying instances of injustice from the past. I'm sorry for texting that much. Does that help somehow? Definitely does. Well, it doesn't seem to be such an important piece of info. Definitely interesting. Thanks a lot, Elka. It definitely does. It's definitely interesting. Thanks a lot, Elka. So now we don't have to worry about him being a phony, I guess. There's some evidence to suggest he's not. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Tell me if there's anything else I can do. You can find the book. Oh no, we already found the book. Did we find the book? The Medea picture. I don't know. Hello, it's Detective Strasser. You were at the station today for your testimony. I usually don't use my personal account for things like this, but if you ever ask my son again about confidential police investigations, you'll get to know me. Joke's on you, Helmet. I've already gotten to know you in the healing, and you're a pretty cool dude. So, here's Helmet. Remember Helmet? If you've watched The Healing, you remember him. He's friends with Victoria. I don't know what else to say about him. He helped catch Dr. Crow. Uh, he apparently likes to make silly faces. He ended the game with this picture as his thing, like fun, fresh Helmet having good time. But now he is the father of Timon and Amelia. I mean, I suppose he was also the father of Timon and Amelia in The Healing as well. But they were not in that. So, Timon hasn't told me anything confidential. Sorry, won't happen again. Just made some inquiries. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, won't happen again. Your son's a mess anyway. It better won't. It better won't. You and your friends are already on my radar anyway. Then why are you talking to us? If you think that we are doing murder or something, you shouldn't be messaging things like this to us. If you have any questions, they will be directed to me only. Is that clear? Then let's start right away. Have you already seen her? Did you already get the call? What happened after you watched the video? Are there already strange things happening to you? Are there already strange things happening to you? Stop this curse nonsense. No, I do not see ghosts. And as soon as I can trace the call back to you, there will be consequences. Why would I do that? And then I will also prove that all of you are involved in the two deaths. Then stop talking to me. You're compromising your case right now, sir. If you think we were responsible for these deaths, you should not be reaching out to us. Like, I mean, maybe to be like, leave my son alone. But I would go to a judge and get a court order to get us to leave your son alone. I would not come straight to me. Um, but okay, if you think we're this dangerous. Dang it, I forgot that he said something like, I can interpret that as a threat. I just wanted to bring that up because I brought that up in my healing let's play. That he was like, I will interpret that as a threat, young lady. Oh, I guess I haven't gotten that option anymore, but it's the truth. You'll believe me when it's getting worse with you too. Okay, I guess I can still choose that. Stop this curse nonsense. No, I do not see ghosts. And as soon as I can trace the call back to you, there will be consequences. I guess I'm just rereading that. And then I will also prove that all of you are involved in the two deaths. We haven't done anything to Gabriella and Quentin. I don't say anything anymore. But it's the truth. I'll do this. He's gonna say the thing. You'll believe me when it's getting worse with you too. He's gonna say, I don't like getting in trouble. I hate getting in trouble. It's the truth. I don't say anything anymore. It's the truth. I'm sorry. I don't want him to yell at me and to tell me to take that as a threat against a police officer. Believe me, every murderer swears innocence at first, and then he still ends up behind bars for life. If you don't want me to be your enemy, leave my son alone. You know what? That last part is reasonable. Everything else, the conclusions you're coming to, seem a bit sus here, but okay. Fine. Folks. Hey, folks. Detective Strasser just wrote me he found out about Timon, Timon and is really pissed. What? The old man shouldn't make such a fuss. He shouldn't be reaching out to people on his personal cell. Cedric, thumbs up. I can understand that very well. As a law enforcement officer, it is not always easy to separate professional and private matters. Didn't I just say that, Henry? Just that that's reasonable? But Indigo has crossed another line here by involving the son in the case. No. Yannick told me to do it. Well, first he told Jonathan to do it, and then he said me. I didn't volunteer for any of this. I keep getting voluntold to do stuff, and then I apparently just do it unquestioningly because I don't have a choice. I want to advance the game. And when they don't give me a choice, I just have to do it. And freaking Wolf doesn't even ask if I want to help him with hacking anymore. Back in the day, in the future, he asks people if they want to help him with their hacking sometimes, most of the time. It's not until later that he starts bossing him around. But here, he's just like, Indigo, take care of it. I'm like, why don't you just tell Hans to take care of it? Just kidding. I'll take care of it because I want to hang out with Hans. Because Hans is like the coolest person out of all of you. And he's not even a person. He's a robot, but he's so much cooler than most of you. Okay, I also, full disclosure, like Kiara. I like Ruby. She's kind of nondescript. And I like Yannick, but I can't actually figure out why I like him so much. I don't know why I like Yannick so much. There's no real... Maybe it's because we both watched the video first and the other playthrough. Maybe we bonded over that then. That, like, I feel closer to him than the rest of this group. But for some reason, I feel closer to Yannick than the rest of the group. If you want my honest truth. But again, I keep looking at the game and I'm like, where even is Yannick? What is he even doing? Why do I like him so much? Why do I like him so much? He doesn't even say anything. He doesn't really do anything. Except this in the last second. I mean, maybe that's what it is. He just doesn't do anything. He's not obnoxious like Professor and Cedric and Jonathan, and he's not, like, annoying. But also, Phil doesn't do anything. He just kind of fades into the background, and I just feel 0 things towards Phil. I feel 0 negative feelings and 0 positive feelings towards Phil. Phil's just there. Phil's just here in the background. So, I really don't know why I like Yannick. If you see a point at which you're like, "Oh, that's why you like Yannick," leave it in the comments because I haven't seen a reason why I should like Yannick as much as I do, um, yet. And no, it's not because he's a good-looking guy. That's not what it is. And no, it's not because he has pictures of him with a dog. Okay, it might be because he has pictures of him with a dog. Um, but whose side are you on, Henry? Sometimes you just have to go unorthodox ways. If you understand him so well, why'd you quit working for the police? Sometimes you just have to take matters into your own hands, go unorthodox ways. No one knows that better than I do. Amen, Henry. Amen. You are in this group chat right now because you asked me to hack into somebody's account and delete a video off their YouTube channel. So you absolutely understand that. Jonathan's still offline. Strange. Wonder what he found out. Let's use the time wisely. Tell me more about Gabriella, the girl who made the first contact. Was there something special about her? Some distinct characteristic? Well, she was very esoteric, as I like to say so often. Also, question, does esoteric mean what the game thinks it means? I'm gonna have to look that word up. I'm not entirely sure I know what esoteric means. I'm wondering if the game means eccentric. Um, I kind of want to look it up right now. Hold on. Let's look up what esoteric means. I'm gonna look it up on my computer, as bad of an idea as that might be. So, how are you doing? What words do you want to look up today? Uh, are you enjoying the sign? Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. Do all of that. Uh, and we are looking up esoteric. Um, what words did you look up today? Leave a comment. Understood only by a select few. Yeah, that's kind of what I intended, or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. Yeah. What does it mean when someone is esoteric? If someone is described as esoteric, it means they are understood or intended to be understood by only a select few, often those with special knowledge or interest. It can also imply that they have an inner or secret meaning or are mysterious and hard to understand. But yeah, I see that. But I don't think I feel like eccentric is the word, is a better word. Eccentric, or like mysterious and eccentric, like eccentric and I don't know. It was bothering me that they kept calling her esoteric. Like I felt like it was a word that was being used in a certain way to like stand in for a bunch of stuff that I'm like, I'm not so sure this word stands in for that, like in common usage in English. Like, I'm just not so sure. Like, her picture does a good job of communicating what you mean by esoteric, and like the fact that when we meet her, she's just done a seance to like try to communicate with the dead mom of a friend. All of that does a good job of communicating what you're trying to make that word do. But I don't think that word just does that by itself. And yet they keep yeah, she was attracted by that esoteric stuff. Like, they keep coming back to that word. Occult stuff maybe, or supernatural, or spiritual is what we might say. usually in English when we're talking about people like Gabriella. There's some other words I can't think of right now, but like woo woo. Some people call it woo woo stuff. I don't know. I just have never heard esoteric used like that. And now that I looked it up, I'm like, yeah, that is what it means. Like, that's how I'm used to hearing it. Like, oh, look at you with your esoteric knowledge, which usually applied to somebody who's just like pulling like random obscure facts out of out of thin air. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, was there something about her? She was attracted by all that esoteric stuff. She was interested in black magic. She was a student just like the rest of us. Guess I'll go with that. Attracted by that. After all of that that I just said, but Henry's gonna know what we mean by that because that's the thing about translation errors is the game knows what you mean, even if you don't know what you mean sometimes. Seriously, sometimes in this game and especially in Duskwood, sometimes I have to make choices where I'm like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I know the game's gonna like whoever I'm writing to is gonna know what I'm trying to say. And then maybe their response will give me the context clues I need to understand what the hell I was trying to say. Because I don't get it. But I know they will. A bit more than that, Indigo. Gabriella was totally into ghost stuff. Yeah, but she wasn't into black magic, Kiara. So I couldn't choose that option, so I had to say that esoteric stuff. Very interesting. Why are you asking anyway? I've been wondering why the ghost chose your group exactly. If a person deals with the paranormal, he or she is especially susceptible to ghostly beings. Let's add the motive of revenge to the equation. Then this could mean the ghost lady wants to take revenge on someone in this group. And Gabriella might just have been something like an entrance. One of us did something to her. You're going too far now, Henry. You just want to distract from yourself. Okay, all right, me. Calm. Yes. One of us, you think one of us did something to her? To the ghost girl? Samara? Let's keep calling her Samara until we have a better name for her, even though I know Wolf hates it. But Wolf is kind of only half paying attention anyway, I think. So, kind of pays attention when he feels like it, and then you find out he's been paying attention when he like is like, "Hey guys, sorry it took so long." And you're like, "It's been like 3 seconds, Wolf. Calm down." Are you kidding? Oh wait, in any case, this thesis cannot be ruled out. Are you kidding? One of us? Never ever. I'm gonna make myself a little drink now. I can't stand your blathering any other way. Just keep drinking, Miss Ziegler. Boozer babe. No wonder your books can only be used as toilet paper. And that like Hans. Um, I think that's the right emoji. I'm not saying anything. You guys are just come on, folks. Why do you treat each other like that? Oh, because Elko, they have a secret crush on each other. They just want to, yeah, like what Yannick said. Yeah, exactly. What everyone else is saying. Like an old couple. That's true love. I can't even drink enough. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can't drink enough. Because you just love him. Even when you're sober, you just love him, Norma. Guys, stay tuned. I've got something. We're tuned, Jonathan. We've been tuned. I've been trying for half an hour, but I can't get any further. Ooh, numbers. I see. Thank you for circling them, Jonathan. There's also a thing there that wasn't there before. 775 775 plus 875 825. Huh, what does that mean? You think that's her day of birth and day of death? No. Like July 1975 and August 25th? No, I don't think so. Great, Jonathan. Great, Jonathan. Thank you. Good job. Let's be friends. We don't have to. It's okay. Sometimes you drive me nuts. I completely missed that. This is definitely the next clue. Did you miss that or was it not there yet? I thought so too and already did some research. There's some database with well-known persons of whom the year of birth and death are known. Problem is that it's not for public use. Wolf's working on something else, quote unquote. Indigo, you're already experiencing stuff like this. So is Wolf. Just kidding. I love hanging out with Hans. Yep, there he is. So, what do you think Wolf is doing behind the scenes right now? I mean, he's working on the case, maybe, but what else is he doing? Actually, I don't want to know the answer to that. Oh no, I didn't see the joke. What did he ask? I didn't see the joke. Throw him in the mainstream. Oh, what's the hipster do for fun or something? Due to some, I don't know. Indigo. Due to increased loneliness, I have decided to look for a partner. Good, a robot one, I hope, and not a human one. But with your help, I want to maximize my chances of success. With female specimen, this is an impressive 55.9%. I now need some experience from you, Indigo. Well, I don't date the female specimen, so I don't know if I can help, but I can at least tell you from my experience what I like. Let's start with the type of locomotion. Which mode of transport is most likely to increase my attraction? Oh, definitely a wheelbarrow. A moped is sweet. Take the car, Hans. A wheelbarrow, of course. Take the car, Hans. Moped would be fine too. I guess mopeds are nice because you can like wrap your arms around the person. Automobile has been saved. This information increases my chances of success to 66.5%. Which flowers are most likely to please my potential partner? Roses, dandelions, or cactus? The dandelion will take any woman's breath. Definitely the cactus. Ooh boy. Can't go wrong with roses. They're red. Violets are blue. Indigo violet is blue. Because she misses her mommy, and mommy misses her too. This information increases my chances of success to 74.1%. We are approaching our goal. Which food should not be missing in a picnic basket? Definitely chocolate. Something healthy. Take the apple. The chili. I think before I said the apple, but let's say chocolate this time. Definitely chocolate. According to my information, chocolate grows on trees. Thus, we have a success rate of 89.9%. Super Hans! Before we stray from the actual topic, the requested login data has 256-bit AES encryption. In short, this is going to be a hard nut to crack. Good luck. I'm cracking nuts right now. They are cracked. Login name admin, people search. By the way, I came across a really great profile on RoboDate. Her name is Julia, and because of my calculated chances of success, I immediately sent her a private message. Dear Julia, I saw you and I fell for you. Now I am there. I like you, I swear. You're Hans. She's cute. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. She's really cute. I like her. I like her for you, Hans. She seems nice. She is. And she also has an ultra hot CPU. Well, be careful of that. I am already quite curious whether she's going to reply to my message. Me too. Keep me updated, Hansi. Okay, guys, did you even know that we were doing this? I guess you did. Wolf, what are you up to these days? What have you been up to? Has scary stuff been happening to you too? I miss our private chats. Indigo, thank you. Searching progress. I hope the work was not in vain. You're welcome. I hope you appreciate this. You're welcome. I love you. Platonically. No, not platonically. I'm sorry. Ida of Herzfeld, German founder of religious order around 770 or 775, died 825. Cross. Ida of Herzfeld? No idea. That's coming from you, you nerd. Professor, do you know? Google will know. Professor, do you know? Trying to earn favor back with the professor. Unfortunately, I don't. To this day, Ida is okay, Wolf, we know you can Google, okay? I was trying to throw the professor a bone. I'm trying to manage my relationships, Wolf. You could take a page out of that book. To this day, Ida is considered by Catholics, above all, as the patron saint of pregnant women, the poor, and the weak. The sarcophagus, the shrine with her relics, and remains of the church she built can be seen in the burial crypt of the Pilgrimage Church of St. Ida. Since October 2011, Papal Basilica of Pilgrimage in Herzfeld. Patron saint of pregnant women, patron saint of the poor, patron saint of the weak, patron saint of pregnant women? Oh, what? Maybe Samara was pregnant. Stop calling her that. That's what Wolf's gonna say. Or somebody's gonna say it. Then something happened to the child? What a turn. She was pregnant when she died? Crying rivers. Or the child wants revenge for the death of her mother. Or that. I would possible. Ruby's right. The ghost woman surely seeks revenge for the death of her child. I see it like Kiara. She and her unborn child probably died. I suspect the same as Yannick. Maybe the child wants revenge for the death of the mother. I have literally no idea. Like, literally, why would I know this? Why would I know this? Why would I have a theory about this already? How can you have a theory based on so little information? Okay, well, we know she's seeking revenge. I think it's more she's seeking revenge for the death of her child. Like, based on some of the other pieces of information we've had, even if she was pregnant, I think that this clue is telling us that she's more upset about the fact that her child wasn't born, or that's something that she wants us to know that she's seeking revenge for, that it's not just her own death. Because she's died too at some point. She also has to be dead, otherwise she wouldn't be a ghost. Yeah, but you're always going to side with Kara anyway. Maybe she just passed away and is now taking revenge? Maybe she might not have been as mad if just she died, but not with her baby. So we agree that pregnancy is the clue. Yup. Totally. What else could it mean? What else could it mean? Weak or poor? We actually seem to be correct with our guesses. Check out the video again for their guess. There's a baby bassinet. She wants us to know About the baby. Did anything else change? It's the same then it was with the Nibelungs. The hint becomes clearer. Could this mean anything else beside pregnancy? It's the same. The hint becomes clearer. Before it was like flashing in and out. Correct. And I interpret it this way, that way. But I think he means this. Restless spirits bridge their existence in the in-between world with positive dream. Oh my God, what are you saying, Henry? They are dreaming souls waiting for salvation. Mostly, these are events. Un momento, por favor, mi amigo. All right, that's one of my songs. Un momento, por favor, mi amigo. That's one of the songs I sing around the house all the time. I've never really sang it on camera before or sang it to anyone else, but that is what I sing. Okay, dreaming souls waiting for salvation. Mostly these are events that were prevented or did not stop it come true because of unpredicted death. The child in the stop exists only in the wishful imagination. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna let them all keep going. I swear to God, if things go missing from the top of the chat after this because they can't stop talking long enough for me to read everything, I'm gonna be pissed. Can you guys stop? Jesus Christ, shut up. Oh no, Ruby, stop. Give me time to. Can you all stop, please? Oh my God, Cedric, I swear to fucking God. I'm gonna miss this whole conversation. I might have to go back and re-record it. Oh my God. No, Norma. I can't. I literally cannot scroll back up while they're still chatting. Like, I can't do it. It'll just. God, this is so annoying. Okay. Mostly, restless spirits bridge their existence in the in-between world with positive dream imaginations. They are dreaming souls waiting for salvation. Mostly, these are events that were prevented or did not come true because of unpredicted death. The child in the stroller exists only in the wishful imagination of the deceased girl. In connection with the patron saint of pregnant women, I have the following assumption. The woman died together with her unborn child in the womb. That's terrible. Don't feel sorry for her. She has no reason to do this to us. After all, we're getting closer to the solution. A woman that was pregnant when she died, who has some kind of connection to us and is after revenge? And I bet the next hints are also hidden in the video. Well then, our professional tracker Jonathan should keep his eyes peeled. Nope. The professional tracker is now going to sleep because he's completely exhausted. Me too. The shock this morning, Quentin's death, the police, it's just too much. Then let's all go to sleep. You can't make me go to sleep, Yannick. You're not my dad. Yannick. We'll make better progress if all of us get some rest. And apparently you can't make me say Yannick so I guess we're even. Take care. Good night. Good night to you all. It will also do me good to sleep a night over the shock. Take care of yourselves. Okay, thank you. I'll spare myself any comment and enjoy another drink instead. Night-night. Good night, Norma. Let's see what Sevi sent us. I bet it's something that's going to make us feel bad and sad and probably something Gabriella won't like. Why does this keep doing this? You received a video from Sevi. At least it's still showing up in here.
Alright, well, since you don't want to, I'll just cuddle with Mila then. Sleep well.
Where's Mila? Where's the dog?
Alright, well, since you don't want to, I'll just cuddle with Mila then. Sleep well.
Oh, Sevi. How much more wine did you drink after we last talked? Sevi, please stop being like this. Stop pouting. Let's talk about us again when everything is over. Oh God, I hope Gabriella doesn't get mad. Let's talk about us again when everything is over. Over? Do you mean Gabriella's death? Yes, I do. Sorry. It's all getting too much for me right now. I'll explain everything when I'm ready for it. It's Yes, I do. I'm afraid if I say it's all getting too much for me, it's gonna make things worse. And I really want to get back up to 98, which is where we are at some point in the later videos. I won't push you anymore, but please don't give up on us so lightly. Okay, I won't. Also, I'm gonna go talk to my other boyfriend now. I'm not giving up on us lightly. However, hey, Damian, what's up? What's going on? Mr. Rump Steak. I'm gonna call him Rump Steak. Sorry, that phrase just caught my eyes, and I'm like, why were we talking about rump? And then I was like, oh yeah, he was talking about rump steak. That just feels like an excuse to write the word rump to a girl. Hello, sweet. Hello, sweetie. Stick awake. Stick awake. He's drunk, so I can say whatever I want in his accent right now. Sure. I was about to go to bed. What's up? I'm awake. We wish you will hear. Wish you'll hear. We're we're here. Fun looking bar. It uses the exact same lighting that Wolf's hacking room does. Are you in Wolf's hacking room? Are you one of Wolf's hacker employees? How much did you drink already? What are you doing? Cozy. Um, what are you up to? Celebrating goodbye with some buddies. Goodbye. 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 I'm already looking forward to you getting closer to each other, to know each other closer. Enjoy your evening, man. Me too. Don't laugh. Stupid autocorrect. Sorry. The boys want to get going. Good night, honey. Good night, honey. I'm looking forward to couch warming. Eh, Still online. God, the men just keep getting. They just keep coming. I'm rich and attractive man. Yes, Wolf, I'm still online. He's not gonna flirt with me, but still. Still online. Hi, Wolf. Yes, can't sleep. Obviously. Yes, can't sleep because my ex and future one night stand potentially have so much to say to me. They're very entertaining, I'll have to admit. Me neither. I keep getting woken up. These rumbling and banging all night long is driving me crazy. And once awake, I'm so on adrenaline that I can't get back to sleep for at least an hour. Always scared she might show up again. I'm that close to taking some sleeping pills. I can understand that. Don't, Wolf, you must be available in case of emergency. I can understand that. I didn't know this. She was bothering him so much. Did he tell us this before? Has he told us this before? You don't know what's the worst. Every time I close my eyes, I see Gabriella. I don't like to talk about it, but I really miss her. Then what was the thing with Kiara, Wolf? I don't get it. You know, we were separated, but that connection remains. I know exactly what you mean. Didn't know you were that sentimental. Wolf, you have to look ahead. I'm here. Just kidding. I know exactly what you mean. I do know what you mean. Very much so. Well, we improved. Yes. Because of Sevi? Yeah, because of Sevi. Oh no, damn it. I want more of these kinds of conversations with Wolf. Not even just like the flirty ones, but like moments where he's vulnerable. It's just like, I really like this side of Wolf. What's wrong? As obnoxious as the Kiara thing was, maybe he was overcompensating for missing his girlfriend.
Did you hear that? It's like this all the time. Something's not right. Hold on a sec. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Shit.
Whoa. What was that? My audio is off by a whole minute. And I don't know how that's possible. I'm a little afraid something got dropped in there. Well, it's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck. Okay. I don't know what it was. Um, oh god, Wolf. Are you okay? Fuck, what was that? Oh, sorry, it's me. Fuck, what was that? Need help? Oh god, Wolf, are you okay? I feel like we bonded. We felt so close. I felt so close to you. Also, I don't think that's Wolf's voice. I think that's somebody else. I don't think that's the Wolf that we know from Orphans.
Oh my god. Did you see her? Fuck. I think she's gone. What is that? I gotta get out of here.
That's not the Wolf's voice I know. That's not my Wolf's voice. Diary, what happened today? Ma'am. Okay, yes, you waited 43 minutes. So I should not be so mean. Mommy, stop being so mean to me. You waited. You said don't do it as soon as I start recording. Don't come over and bother you. And I didn't. I waited 43 minutes. And then I came over and started bothering you. You're never a bother, but you know what I mean. You know. But then I came over and I said, Mommy, I need something from you, please. I need attention. Okay. Well, we're almost done, Dubs. We're almost done. I'm really worried about that missing audio. Well, let's tell our diary what happened today, and then I may have to stop this recording and see maybe what happened. Okay, what happened today? Ruby's alive. Oh yeah, I forgot. All that the whole Ruby saga this morning. We didn't know if she was alive or not. Ghost Girl just wanted to freak us out. But shortly afterwards, we get terrible news. Quentin is dead. With the support of Henry Fons, Norma Ziegler, and Elke Schmidt, we come across the next clues. We now know the ghost woman was pregnant before her death, and that she probably seeks revenge. Sorry, that's how it says it, though. While Damian keeps flirting with me, and I am letting him, and Sevi seems to be interested in me again, wants to give us another chance. But it's nothing more than friendship for me at the moment. Ooh. At the same time, the ghost girl is getting closer and closer to us. I'm scared. We have just a few days to live. And a moment ago, she also haunted Wolf. I don't know how much longer we can take this. Also, Gabrielle is out of control. Can we talk about that? It's maybe going to be something scary right now, by the way. There might be a jump scare. Just watch out for jump scares. Nope, no jump scares. Let's see. You awake? And totally done. Done with what? Wolf, you okay? It was really intense yesterday. Did anything else happen last night? Are you okay? Yeah, don't worry. It's just Gabriella. She sent me this strange message yesterday. Evil was so close to me. If only I had recognized it. My heart would still be beating and my soul not in abyss. She was saying something right before she died. She did say something like, "Oh no, how could I have been so blind?" Maybe that's what she's referring to. But look for yourself. Oh God.
Evil was so close. If only I had recognized it, my heart would still be beating, and my soul wouldn't be banished.
What does that mean? Evil is so close. Who could she mean by that? Looks as if there's something she wants to tell you. Evil is so close. Who could she mean by that? That's what we have to find out. I got the message just in the moment when I looked through the profile of our organ party group. Suddenly, all avatar pictures began to shake somehow. Indigo, you're the only one I can trust. I'm afraid that one of your classmates might be involved in these. Excluding Henry and Norma, they didn't even know Gabriella before she died. No, Wolf, I think you're wrong. You really think so? I can't believe that. You really think so? One of my friends and classmates? I find the clue relatively clear. I still have a closer look at your classmates. Until then, best not to mention anything in the group. And I found out something else important. Everyone has to know this. More about it in a sec in the group. Okie dokie smoky. Hey. Hey. I got news regarding the body from the dissection class. The woman whose arm we dissected. What are you erasing? We dissected. She died from an electric shock in the bathtub. No, 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 no. You're not going to say water has something to do with this because before, when I said, Quentin died in water too, and we think Gabriella died near water as well. And you're like, so? And I'm like, maybe those two things are clues or like related to something. You were like, no, you're wrong. You were basically like, you're wrong. And then seconds later, I didn't comment on this at the time because I'd forgotten even like that I was already still mad at you for the thing you did 3 seconds ago. I forgot about it. But when I remembered later, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna tell Cedric off later. At some point, I'm gonna get back at Cedric and I'm gonna tell him he hurt my feelings. I'm gonna tell him, and this is my chance. This is my moment. Here I am, Cedric, telling you that even though you apologize for being a little bit of an asshole, you didn't apologize for criticizing me as grasping at straws here after all the other stuff. And even as you were about to try to tell me about your dissected arm theory, and I was still very supportive of your theory and told you like, yeah, good thought, good thinking. Let's explore all possible avenues. So if you're about to tell me, you know what, I think it might be because all of these are water deaths, I swear to God. Ooh, Cedric, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so cross. I'm gonna be so cross with you. I have to stop talking like that. My dog's gonna think I'm mad at her because that's how I talk to her when I'm like fake mad at her, but she still doesn't like it. It still hurts her feelings. It still hurts her little feelings. No way, a murder? In the water? How did you find out? How did you find that out? Confidential sources? The professor gave me access to the document server of the university. As it looks, however, the effort was in vain, because according to the police report, it was an accident. So she was neither pregnant nor was she killed. How do we know she wasn't pregnant? Probably has nothing to do with us. Still a strange coincidence, isn't it? Still a strange coincidence, huh? Kind of, but I don't think we should waste any more time on that. Great. Good. Um, good. I'm so glad we took time out of our game to go down that rabbit hole. Hi guys, please join Finny reads this. I'm here. I'm here, sweet wolf. You're the only one I trust, too, Wolf. That's what I should have said. Except it's not true, but he doesn't need to know that. Hi, Wolf. It's 7 in the morning. Phil is sleepy. Oh, wonderful good morning to you too, Henry. Oh, God, Norma, come on. Come on. Make it more obvious, don't ya? Why don't ya? A wonderful morning would exclude your presence, Miss Siegler. Oh my God, get a room, you two. Just all over each other already. A poison arrow bores into my sunny mind. Is that the third-class author speaking? Hi, Wolf. Any news? Thanks for the subject change, Ruby. Guys, it keeps getting worse. Last night, all of a sudden, she stood right in front of me. I saw it. We were having a little chat about our broken hearts or whatever. We were just being best friends and stuff and talking about how our hearts were broken and all that stuff. And yeah, then the scary thing happened. I'm sorry, Wolf. I also can't get no sleep because I'm so frightened. Last night my radio turned on by itself several times, and they were terrible screams. Morning, same here. I leave my lights on anyway during the night. Tried to go to sleep until just now. She stood in front of a window all night long and kept staring at me. I know she's a ghost, but how's she in so many places at the same time? I know I answered my own question in the question, but also, she's a ghost, not God. Are ghosts omnipresent? Is that what omnipresent? Always present? Omnipotent? That's all knowing. All present. What's the other one? Not worth my time. Good morning, everyone. I got a headache from the lack of the sleep. I slept like a dream. I slept so well. I wrote in my diary, and the next thing I know, bam, morning. Slept so well. So well. So sorry for your luck, y'all. Guys, please, we must try to keep a clear head. Please always remember, she only wants to scare us. Wolf, what did you find out? Wolf, what did you find out? Stay on topic here, folks. If I go too far off topic, Norma and Henry will start their blah blah blahing again. They're and kiss your face and bite your face at the same time. And violently bite you and also violently kiss you at the same time. Those two. What are we gonna do with them? Okay, guys, now listen carefully. 2 days ago, Indigo asked me to analyze the ghost video. I was supposed to find out who made it. While reading out the source code, my system crashed like never before. Yeah, Colonel Panic. Colonel Panic in the bathroom with the toaster. Or whatever I said. While reading out the source code, my system crashed like never before. There were error messages that made no sense at all. Colonel Panic. Oh, no Colonel Panic. No Colonel Panic. He didn't share the Colonel Panic video here. A trippy. Seems someone didn't like it. I want to hear what Wolf has to say. I'm going to say nothing. Just let him keep telling his story. I don't want to get an indigo. I've only just started telling the story. Let me get to the point. I took another closer look at the recording and discovered something amazing. Certain code blocks within the error messages keep repeating. You couldn't make an AI to do that for you? You programmed Hans, but you can't make an AI to find repeating patterns? Hi. Hi. Means what? Error codes, block codes? I don't understand a word. I thought you were a better hacker than that, where you could at least make AI programs to do the tedious work for you. To do the code breaking for you. I felt the same way, Indigo. These error messages did not match any coding I know. I spent almost half the night thinking about it, and the other half thinking about my ex-girlfriend, and the other half thinking about the ghost that was standing right in front of me. That's 3 halves. There's only 2 halves in the night. Where did the other half come from? Now I have another thing to think about, but I don't have time to think about it because I'm busy thinking about the girlfriend and the colonel's panic and the error codes and the ghost girl. Boy, am I tired. Boy, am I a tired wolf. Anyway, until I finally found the solution in the web. Don't beat around the bush. The web? Whoa, what's the web? Whoa, you were walking in spider webs? There's a song about that. Were you in the video? Were you in the music video? Sorry, I'm not home right now, walking in spider webs. Was that you in the video? Anyway, I'm gonna say nothing. After all that, I'm gonna say nothing. There is an encryption method. Oh, this is for me. With which you can encode a message letter by letter. It's often used by prisoners to communicate across the cells. In case you're interested, it's to the Wikipedia page. Could you please get to the point? What does that have to do with us? Could you break this down, please? Long story short, there's a message hidden within this pile of numbers. Within this pile of numbers. All we have to do is decipher the encrypted message. Which we'll do. And next time on The Sign. Ta-da!